guys, thanks for watching. So today's video is about what I call the most annoying feature on the Ford Fusion. This is a 2017 Ford Fusion, and let me just start out by saying that this feature is available on most new cars, so this is not strictly a Ford Fusion problem, and it's not even really a problem, it's just an annoyance. So what it is the auto start stop feature. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's I guess in theory it makes sense, but it's a feature that where when you come to a complete stop in your car, got your foot on the brake, car comes to a stop, the engine will cut off. And the whole thought behind that is you're saving gas. So it kind of makes sense, but if you are in, your day-to-day traffic, bumper-to-bumper traffic, stop and go, stoplights, stop signs, it doesn't work. It doesn't make much sense. And the reason behind that is it's just completely annoying that every time you come to a stop every few seconds, the car cuts off. Now, it does cut back on immediately, which is, great, but it's just an annoyance. I really don't like it when you're at an intersection and you're out there trying to make that left turn and, you're kind of coming to a stop, but you're kind of rolling at the same time, and, your car cuts off, it has to cut right back on, it has to cut off. So I don't like it. Luckily, there's a button right here in my center console where I can turn it off, but by default, every time the car starts, this feature is turned on. So I have to remind myself every time, push this button so it turns off. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you how it works and demonstrate it, and you can make your own opinions. Here is the auto start stop button, and by default, this feature is automatically turned on every time you start the car. Since I don't like this feature, the first thing I do when I get in the vehicle is go ahead and turn this off by pushing the button, and now you can see it's lit up and says off. So with it in the off position, the engine will not turn off when you come to a complete stop. And when it's on, it's going to invoke that auto start stop. So every time you do come to a complete stop, the engine's going to cut off. Okay, I'm about to come to a complete stop, and if you look at the tachometer on the right hand side, you should see the car cut off. Now actually in this case the car did not cut off, and the auto start stop logo came up with a line through it indicating that the function did not turn on. And it does that based on calculations. It's a hot day today and air conditioning's running, so in that case it thinks it needs to keep the car going for whatever reasons it calculates. So it's not a guarantee it's always going to cut off. So we'll try this again here. Okay, here I am coming to a complete stop, and if you watch the RPMs on the tachometer on the right hand side, you'll see that the car just cut off and dropped to 0 RPMs. You can see the auto start stop logo is there, and now it does not have the line on it showing that it is in fact working. I'm going to let my foot off the brake right now, and look how quickly the car starts up. So that is pretty cool how fast it actually enables itself. But like I said before, with stop and go traffic, this is not going to be a pleasant feature, and it almost feels like you're harming the car, but I guess they take that into account, and they do put in a starter that's capable of starting up many more times than your traditional starter. So there you have it, guys. There's my thoughts and opinions on the auto start stop feature on the Ford Fusion. Let me know what you think, and if you have anything else you want me to make a video about, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.